So in terms of introduction, it really, in the last 6 months, we've had a pretty nerve-wracking ride in the lead up to the federal election. We had Federal Labor had a pillar of their policies, which was to abolish franking credits. And for people that have their investments in a self-managed super fund, that was going to have a very meaningful impact on people's income streams in retirement. So really in the last 6 months, a lot of discussions were had with looking to try and maximise or preserve the value of franking credits in self-managed super funds. Secondly, if you receive just $1 of age pension, that then enabled you down the track under proposed policy to continue to receive franking credits. So $1 of age pension could have increased the income on a lot of your investments by 43%. So getting age pension all of a sudden became a lot more critical. And the other factor that has made us assess everything slightly different is there's been recent changes to legislation that mean families working closer together can save tax and also, I guess, by doing so and implementing succession planning, build a bigger pot of money or pile of money for the family unit as a whole. So with that, what today we'll cover, we want to have a quick review of our self-managed super fund vehicle as one's retirement vehicle to date, and is it suitable going forward? What could derail existing arrangements going forward? And should you involve other family members, such as your children, within your fund? How can we use a self-managed super fund to assist our children financially? Centrelink age pension, should you seek to obtain it if you're not already receiving it? Lifetime annuity income stream income streams. And then I'm going to hand over to Paul. We've got Paul Lander at the back of the room. He'll spend a few minutes talking about key estate planning considerations. And then finally, we'll have a quick touch on a couple of alternative investments that could be suitable within your self-managed super fund. What I would hope that we take away today is just to take some time to reflect on what would happen if you're unable to fulfil your role as a trustee of your self-managed super fund, and what contingency steps could you potentially take. I'd like to consider whether it's appropriate to broaden the membership of your self-managed super fund to include children. In light of recent legislative changes, is it appropriate and suitable to potentially assist them in building a meaningful superannuation balance? Is it appropriate for you to maximise age pension entitlements either now or into the future? I'd like you to be a little bit more aware of comprehensive income stream products, as in lifetime annuities, and consider their suitability, as you're going to be required to in your capacity as a trustee of a self-managed super fund into the future. And I guess finally, are your estate planning documents in order, and do they reflect your wishes? Now, in any presentation there's a disclaimer. I actually think this time the disclaimer does apply. The concepts and points we are covering today is purely information. In no way are they recommendations. What might be suitable for one person might be entirely unsuitable for someone else. I just would like you to be a little bit more wiser by the end of today's talk on some of the points that we cover. So how does that sit with everybody? We're one down, we've got 7 to go.